Hello everybody, this is your girl Miss Analytical coming to you with another video straight out of YouTube and Spreaker.com. Make sure to follow me on Spreaker.com and make sure to subscribe to my channel, Miss Analytical on YouTube. So hi guys, I'm coming back with another video, but this is going to be a review of a show called Hustle and Soul. I've been watching this show since last season when it first premiered and I really like it, but I never did a review because I didn't have a channel on YouTube. But now that I've been having my channel on YouTube, Tuesday made 8 months for me having my channel. Tuesday. And I gotta say that I really, really, really enjoy being a YouTuber. It's just that I'm not as active as I should be because, like I told you originally, the schedule on my job didn't allow me to make the videos, especially doing the reviews. But I'm going to start doing more so reviews, especially since the Love and Hip Hop Season 7, Episode 1 review has been pretty popular. I believe I now have about, on that video, I have about close to 400 views. And that video was up for a month. And I'm a small YouTuber. So for me to have that amount of views, that speaks volumes. And my Umar Johnson video now has over 500 views. And that's been out for just a week. So I gotta say, I have a pretty huge following. And now I have about over 260 followers on YouTube. That's pretty big. And I just want to say thank you to everybody that's subscribed to my channel. I started out with just 3 subscribers, literally 3 subscribers, and over an 8-month period I got to 262. And I gotta say, for a person like me that didn't post a lot, thank you for taking the time out to watch my video, subscribe, even comment. Even if you didn't agree with the video, I just want to say thank you to at least keep bringing your time and attention to my channel. I really appreciate it. So get into this review about Hustle and Soul, the 2nd season, 1st episode. This is what I'm going to review. I want to talk about the last season to give a recap of what's been going on with the team, because a lot of people really don't know about this show. It's a really good show, but it really deals less with the food aspect and the restaurant aspect in terms of interacting with the customers and the staff as a whole. And just more so with like the key cast members, which is Lawrence Page, who is the owner and the executive chef, Anna, the baby mother and the general manager, Candace, the bar manager, Sana, who was the bartender / hostess, and Tandy, who was the floor manager, and Dominic and Stefan, who are the waiters. Now, I'm going to give a recap of what happened last year. Last year, it opened up with Lawrence Page chasing the Michelin star. He won the Michelin star. And at the time, he was going to make the big announcement of it. Anna assumed that he was going to announce the engagement that he was going to propose that night. So when he mentioned the Michelin star and she didn't get a ring, she was really saucy about it, which I can understand. I've been riding with you. At the time, it was 6 years. I got your son, and you can't even propose to me yet. And I've been holding it down for you. Nah, that's wrong. So Candace and Anna didn't like each other because Lawrence had always been feeling Candace. But Candace has always gave off the impression that she never smashed Lawrence. I can't say she's lying or not, but I gotta say, I'm leaning more to that they never happened. I always believed that Lawrence wanted Candace, but Candace was like, nah, I'm not with it. And I think he wanted her while he was with Anna. So then we have Sana. Sana is a person that she's a cool friend, but if you're not her friend, you don't need to tell Sana anything because she can't hold water for anything. She will tell you that she drops tea out the teacup. She can't hold information in. She talks a lot. Then you got the twins, Stefan and Dominic. I actually like the twins because the twins bring laughter and they bring lightheartedness to the Pink Teacup. And I feel that the Pink Teacup, if it wasn't with them, according to the show, if they weren't working there, I think the Pink Teacup would be like Black Ink, a fight literally once a week. I really do believe that. And I like their spirit and I like their energy. Then you have Tandy. Now Tandy, I don't like her for anything. I can't stand her for nothing. I never liked Tandy. And I don't like Tandy because I don't like girls that start trouble. I don't like Tandy. I really fucking don't like Tandy. Now, I'm going to give you my synopsis on Tandy, why I don't like her. I haven't liked her since day one. Tandy likes to jump and attack people. And she likes to lay hands. And when she fought Candace, it wasn't a need for her to jump over. No, not to jump over. Because I'm going to get that. That was what's on it. It wasn't no need to jump and attack her and punch her. And then have Anna pull Candace's hair. Now, that was a sneak move on Anna's part. And that's why I didn't like Anna initially. Because you don't do that. That fight wasn't about you. That was between Tandy and Candace. Because Tandy laid hands or laid fists on Candace. Candace needs to learn how to fight. But I'm going to get to that in a couple of other reviews down the line. Now, what I really disliked her was when she fought Sana. Because she jumps over the bar stool in season 1. And I felt like there was no need to do that to Sana. Because Sana was just telling you, like, yo, the way you coming at me is wrong. Like, chill. And then instead of just chilling, you going to hop over the bar and then you going to punch her. But I like Sana because Sana helps her own. Sana was laying a fist on her and pounding her too. Sana was like, oh no, bitch, you ain't getting a leg up on me. And she started pounding her. And I like that because my thing is, even if you lose a fight, at least hold your own. Candace didn't hold it. And I'm going to get to that in the third review of Hustle and Flow. Because I got a Hustle and Flow. Because I got a whole bunch of stuff to say about that. So, meanwhile, in the end of that season, when Candace trashed the bar, she left it in a mess. Lawrence Page called the cops. He told Tandy, everybody left me. Anna left me. Candace trashed the place. Sana's not here. It's just you left. So then all of a sudden, it was like, well, yeah, I'll be here for you because Tandy always wanted him. Now, an episode prior to that, Candace said, when you speak about Lawrence, it's like you really love him. Are you really in love with him? And Tandy was quiet. And I always picked up that she had a thing for Lawrence. She wanted him. So, at the season premiere finale of Hustle and Soul, you could tell that they was going to get it in. And that leads me to season 2, episode 1. Now, it opens up where it's been a year since Candace trashed the place. That's how they introduced it. It's been a year since Candace trashed the place. So, he's getting everybody back together. You first see Dominic and Steph. They're receiving praise from the customers. And the customers, the first thing they do, they're going to ask for Candace. Because Candace was good as a bartender. And the twins say, Candace, she's not here anymore. She went to another bar, but she's still in Brooklyn. So if you want to stop by and say hi to her, you could do so. Sana has been promoted to bar manager. And she's more, she more has a greater role. Like you could tell, like as a bar manager, she's more different than when she was as a bartender hostess. Now, Tandy got promoted to general manager, and Tandy is more connected to Lawrence than ever because she's having sexual relations with him. And Lawrence pretty much is having sexual relationships with her, but he's not really feeling her because, to be honest, he loves Anna. She's just there because Anna's not there. Because Anna will not give him any sex. So around about the 8th minute mark, Lawrence gets everybody together for like a group meeting before the restaurant closes. And pretty much he tells the team that he wants to make the Pink Teacup a national brand. Now, the Pink Teacup goes way back to like the 1950s. It was a soul food restaurant located in the Greenwich Village. And around about the mid-2000s, they moved it to Brooklyn, and he bought the Pink Teacup. He bought it because the original owners, they sold it. They couldn't afford it. And that happened a lot in New York. You know, restaurants that was around from like the 40s, they closed it, but they sold it to other people. A lot of times they sold it to white businessmen, but then they realized the white businessmen, they weren't paying them well, and they took the brand and they were making it like national, and they kind of lost out on the amount of money they should receive. So a lot of these black-owned businesses that can't afford it, they're selling it to black people with money, which I'm glad. And I got to say, a lot of them are getting the coins that they should be getting because I've been told. So that's a whole nother topic. But anyway, Lawrence informs that he wants to make the Pink Teacup a national brand. And Tandy is happy about it. But basically, Candace's name gets brought up. And Tandy says Candace is trash. And Sana was like, nah, we ain't got to do this right now. There's no need for that. Which I agree. If Candace isn't working there, even though Lawrence said, you know, we lost Candace and we lost Anna, which is two strong people, she didn't have to say Candace is trash. You a GM now. You got what you wanted. You got two things. You got the GM position and you got Lawrence, which was your second position that you wanted. Actually, the first. Bitch, pipe your ass down. That's why nobody likes you. So, he goes to the condo to see Anna. And Anna lets it be known, me and Lawrence are just co-parenting. We are not sexing. We are just roommates. That's it. And I don't blame Anna. Because the way you did me dirty with the Michelin star, I would have dropped your ass right then and there. And second of all, my thing too is that she's been rocking with you for 7 years, you know, because she got a baby with you. She's connected to you with the hip of life, and you just do her dirty. You was playing her trying to get Sana when y'all was at the vineyard, and then you was you just a trashy dude. I'm gonna say what I gotta say about Lawrence after the season's over. I'm gonna get my critique. But this is the things that I learned about him. I'm surprised that he eats pork because he seems like such a fitness guru type of dude. I'm surprised that he indulges in swine. I'm really shocked. So moving along, he says in the confessionals that he misses Anna, his family, and he realizes since he's been separated that he wants to reunite. But he also realizes that he's in this relationship with Tandy, and Anna lets him know, you with this chick that was once my friend. And then Anna also lets him know that the rumor about you and Tandy being pregnant, I want to know if it's true. And he says that the rumor was created by Candace. Anna don't give a shit. She want to know, did you get Tandy pregnant? And Anna's like, listen, you make me business partner, 50-50 of the Pink Teacup, that's the only way I'm coming back. I want my 50-50 because I put a lot of time and energy into that. And I believe she did. Because the one thing I will say about Anna, when she was working there last season as the GM, Anna was really about the business. She wasn't playing games. It was organized. It was in order. Tandy don't know what the hell she doing. She don't. She a trash ass bitch. But anyway, Anna also says, give me partner in everything because I've been with you for 7 years with a child and no ring. At least give me that. If you're going to give me something, give me that. And I agree. I agree with her. Give me that. If you're not going to marry me, give me 50-50 in the partnership of the Pink Teacup and everything besides that. And I agree with her. So, meanwhile, we head back over to the Pink Teacup, and the twins are giving their weekly and cooking session with Lawrence, which I gotta say, I actually enjoy those things because I find the twins, like I said, to be very lighthearted, very uplifting. Like, I think the twins would do great working with children. I really do. I really think the twins would work great as, whether as teachers, recreational therapists, what else? Coaches. I don't see the twins in the business world. I don't see them as suit and tie guys, but I really see them in like a casual setting working as camp counselors. I find them to be genuinely nice guys. And so in the cooking session, you know, they bring up Anna. And he tells them, they say, you know, we miss Anna. You know, Anna was cool. And Anna really liked the twins. She really did. Like, Anna was one of those people that she was more hard on the girls because, you know, she was Lawrence was her man. But when it came to Dominic and Stefan, she was always cool with them. And that's when, like, after a while, last year, even seeing that, I kind of was less and less, I had a less of a disdain for Anna because I said Anna was protecting herself. She's protecting her interests. So, meanwhile, we go over to Dumbo, which is, if you're from New York, it's like downtown Brooklyn. So we see Candace working at this bar as a bartender. And I'm not going to say that this is the name of this actual bar, but I believe it's called the Dope Bar. And it's in downtown Brooklyn. And it's a nice spot, very busy though, but it's a bar. It's not a restaurant, it's an actual bar. And Candace sees Sana. So we see her interacting with her homegirl because, you know, them two is thick as thieves. And Sana's always dropping tea, spilling it, you know, throwing it, whatever. So Candace sits down with Sana and she discusses how she had to start over after leaving the Pink Teacup because basically her reputation was trash. And she works at the Dope Bar in Brooklyn, which is owned by a woman. And she says she's happy doing that because she's down with women supporting women. And she says ever since then, working at the Dope Bar, she has never had any issues or drama with anyone, including the manager and the owner. She has had nothing but good times there. And she said, I don't want to go back to the Pink Teacup. But Sana wants her to come back. And really, she wants her to return because she wants an ally. Because she feels alone by herself, with the exception of Dominic and Stefan. So she's like, Sana, I'm your homegirl. I know you missed the connection we had at the Pink Teacup. We could still hang out. I know you need a friend there. But I'm good. I don't want to be there because I'm done with the drama. And when I heard that, this is how I felt. And I'm going to tell you why I felt like that. I feel as though if you want to elevate yourself in life, whether it's career, socially, whether it's health-wise, financially, you cannot be around drama. Drama is stagnant. You know, it's no way. Like, why would I want to go back into a toxic environment knowing that I'm going to be drained, not stressed out, drained out, you know, like who wants to deal with that at a job and you got to be there at least 5 times a week, sometimes, you know, 10 hours a day. Like who wants to deal with that type of stress? So I agree with Candace 1,000% on that. Now, meanwhile, we go back over to Anna. So Anna is having a meetup with her friend. And her friend is Zach, and he's from the South. And I like Zach's vibe. Like, Zach is like, I don't want to say fabulous, but he's put together very well. He's very well put together. He puts himself together. He cares about his image. And I also think he cares about the people around him and how they look. You know, I feel that he's a nice guy. He has the best interest for Anna, and he wants Anna to be a happy individual. He doesn't want to see Anna drained. And the first thing that Anna says is, this is the first time that I've been out with a friend since breaking up with Lawrence. And this is his very first time even in Brooklyn. And when you hear Anna say that, it's sort of like, damn, Anna, Your whole life revolved around Lawrence, the pink teacup, being a mom, which should, because you are a mother, but it also revolved around Lawrence. It was all about Lawrence. And it's like, when I saw her interact with Zach, I was like, I feel like she's really acting like herself. I felt like this is the real Anna. I felt that the Anna at the pink teacup was more of a role she was playing to keep her interests in line. So this is what I say. This is what occurred. So she mentions that she's no longer with Lawrence, like I said, and then she brings up Tandy. Now, this is when it gets interesting. Zach states, so Lawrence went from a black Barbie to acoustics. And I fell out laughing when I heard that, because I totally got it. He said the right term. He did. Because when you see Tandy, the first thing you think of is NDRE. You think of the Video Girl song. You think of I'm Not My Hair. And don't get me wrong, I love NDRE's first album. That album was dope, okay? But let's be real. I don't find Anna to be convincing as his girlfriend. Not because so much her hair is natural, but she aesthetically, she does not fit him as his wife. She doesn't fit him as the girl. Even regardless of how hard Tandy tries, she's not the one. Just to say that she's not the one. So then Zach brings up, wasn't she living with you at one time? And the truth is revealed. She's like, yes. Tandy lives with me because her parents kicked her out. And she had nothing but the clothes on her back. And I brought her in because I felt sorry for her, because Tandy didn't have anybody. So her mother basically kicked her out the street, wouldn't even let her collect her clothes. So she feels as though Tandy used her. Like Tandy basically saw what she had, and she was like, oh, I want that. I want that. And so it's like slowly but surely she tried to morph into being Anna. And it was like Zach said, this is like single white female all over again. And Anna's like, yeah, it pretty much is. And I felt that way. And I'm going to say this. I feel as though the mama kicked her ass out because she probably was like, this bitch is trifling. This bitch is fucking trifling. And sometimes when people are in bad situations, we feel sorry for them because we feel like, oh, they got it bad. Somebody's screwing them over. Well, let me be a good person and help them. But sometimes, unless you really know the person, what you could do is just say, these are certain things that you could where places where you can go, services where you could spend time at. Do that. But don't really go all out your way trying to help them, because a lot of times them bitches ain't shit. Okay? But that's for a whole nother topic. So anyway, we go and we see Sanaa and Candace hanging out, and Sanaa talks about Candace's pink hair. And she was like, I like the pink hair, but I just want to know, why did you switch up? And Candace was like, I was tired of being dark, so I wanted something more colorful. And they meet up and hang out with the twins and pretty much discuss the modeling career. And Sanaa and Candace visit the twins at the modeling shoot, and the twins discuss to Candace how the customers love and miss her. And so they want her to come back. So basically, Candace is like, I really don't want to come back. I really don't want to come back to the pink teacup. And so to speak, the twins concoct up this scheme. They lie and tell Candace that Lawrence misses her and wants her back at the pink teacup, and that he wants to have a sit down with her. So Candace says she'll consider it only if he apologizes. Now, for this, I like the twins for this. And I'm going to tell you why. Because if you're going to lie about something, that's how you do it. That's how you concoct it. you don't say something like, oh, well, you know, Candace was saying, Lawrence was saying this about you. He was saying, oh, he misses all of this about you and everybody misses. Like, you don't make it syrupy sweet knowing that it's a lie. But you could lie about saying, hey, you know, Lawrence misses you. He thought you was a good bar manager. And he wants to have a sit down with you to talk about, you know, saying, you know, I feel bad about the situation. That's how you lie. So anyway, I just want to make a comment about Candace's hair. It's cute on her, but I don't like it. I'm sorry. I don't like it. I don't like the color pink that she have. See, the thing with me, I'm not really into color hair, but I know what she's doing because I also noticed that she lost a lot of weight. She lost a lot of weight from last season. She's very thin. She's very thin. And I liked her look last year. I really did. I liked the brown hair that the dark brown hair she had. I also like the fact that her physique was really together. It was what she had was her. I don't think the pink hair is her. I really don't think so. And I noticed something too about her. Her acne has improved a lot. It really has improved. And Candace is a very pretty girl. And Candace is actually my favorite character on the show. She is my favorite. Really, from day one, she's my favorite. So anyway, Lawrence meets with Tandy. And, you know, Tandy, she got to be sexy and extra. So Tandy, you know, she got to come out the bathtub, whatnot, put the robe on and everything. Because she got to make sure she can keep Lawrence by any means necessary. And I hate saying it like that, though, too. But anyway, Lawrence visits Tandy. And he tells her that they have a deeper connection ever since they've been living together. But she also said that she's willing to make the commitment for the rest of her life. But she wants him to leave Anna permanently and be the one. Like, she wants him to never return to Anna. That's her whole thing. And she's like, Anna chose to leave. Anna chose to leave. And so then Lawrence is like, what? Huh? Wait, hold up. You kind of broke up my family, you know? And I'm not on good terms with Anna because of you. And he also says, I can't leave my kids. And Tandy is like, no, you want to leave Anna and the kids. Fuck that shit. And Tandy is ruthless because Tandy, he can't leave the kids. Those are his kids. Those are his kids for life. He cannot leave his kids for you, you dumb bitch. Even if he was to never be with Anna again and go with another woman, he cannot leave his kids. Okay? He can't do it. He could leave the woman, but he can't leave the kids. And I'm just like, you know, you're a horrible person for that. And so Tandy she's trying to clean it up and like, I don't want you to leave your kids and your family, but I want you to be with me because I'm the woman that you should be with. And she even tells him, sometimes I wish I was pregnant. And Lawrence is like, I'm done. So that scene is over. So then we meet this girl named Cola. Now, Cola is a bartender. She also was done hosting, and she's from Miami, Florida. And Lawrence interviews her and hires her as the bar manager for the Pink Teacup. Now, this is where I have to agree with Tandy on this one. And I hate doing that because I can't stand her. When you are in a position of management, if you're bringing somebody in, even if you are the owner, I have to interview them if I'm a manager. If I am the GM, I got to interview them. Now, if I am, for instance, the bar manager, and you're bringing somebody in to become a waitress, I have nothing to do with that because I am a bar manager. They're not going to be under me. But if I am managing the kitchen and you're going to bring in a cook, you got to have me interview them first. You just can't put them there and then say, oh, this person's going to be here. You cannot do that. So, but Tandy being the general manager, you hiring somebody who's the bar manager, and we already have a bar manager. And what you did is bad. Now, that's not to say that Tandy is a great manager, because she's horrible. She's a horrible bar manager. She can't manage the PT cup. She can't manage her clothing choices, and she can't manage her mouth, according to Sana. But I say she's a horrible GM because she can't manage her attitude and her emotions and her demeanor. And that's bad right there. That's really bad. Okay, so he hires her anyway, and Sana's like, hold up. How you going to hire her to be the bar manager / hostess when you got me as a bar manager? And Tandy's like, I didn't even know about this. Like, how you going to do this? So Lawrence was like, I made the decision. You got to sort it out. Lawrence was wrong for that, but I know why Lawrence did it. See, Lawrence did it to spite Tandy, because Tandy, that's your fault. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you were so callous in how you reacted to the situation with what you did with breaking up a family, a relationship. You didn't care. You was like, okay, I don't want you to leave your family, lying bitch, but I'm the woman for you. Anna walked out on you. I was there by your side. I never left you. So he wants her to see, okay, I'm going to test you, bitch. You want to still be by my side? I'm going to screw you over. I'm going to take away your power to be a manager. I'm going to be a GM and an owner at the same time. And I want to see if you really going to be down for me. I want you to see if you're going to still be loyal for me, because I'm doing it because I want you to see how much you supposedly love me. That's why he did that shit. So, meanwhile, Sana is like, if y'all going to do this, I don't even know if I want to be here. I don't even know if I still have a job. And I will say Lawrence was wrong, but it serves Tandy right. And I felt bad for Sana at the moment. So, the very last scene, which I liked and enjoyed, Anna meets up with Tandy. Tandy sitting down, giving us NDRE Acoustic Soul 2001 vibes. I expected her to pull out the guitar and sing Brown Skin. I swear, that's all I heard when I saw that scene in the restaurant. And especially if you look at the back and you see the bricks, it gave nothing but acoustic vibes. I was waiting for Juice Bar with what's those with soy patties, callaloo. Like, really, I really thought she was giving me that whole vibe. She gave me NDRE 2001 Acoustic Soul. Remember the album cover? All of it. So, anyway, Anna walks in, and Tandy, she ain't acting cocky when she see Anna. She nervous. She real scared. She ain't like last season Tandy or 3 minutes ago Tandy when she was talking shit to Lawrence. No, she ain't like that. She nervous. And so Anna initiates the conversation and asks her, about the relationship. How's it going? So Tandy responds and says, yeah, we're a couple. And so Anna's like, okay, so you blunt about it. So Anna then says, did you always have feelings for Lawrence? And she says, yes, I did. And then Anna mentions that, I brought you in my home. You stayed with my children. And the whole time you had feelings for this man. I washed your panties in my laundry. And when Anna said that, I would be like, damn, bitch, you could have told her to at least go to the laundromat downstairs or something. You ain't had to wash her panties or nothing. Like, that was a little bit too much. And that was a little bit too nice. Like, yeah, you really were a friend to this grimy bitch. You washed her panties in your washing machine. Like, you don't know if that chick had crabs and shit. She could have brought a whole bunch of crabs and baby roaches into your house and into your laundry machine. Like, damn, Anna, you really were a kind person. I didn't even think you had it in you like that, but you proved me wrong. So anyway, they talk some more. And then she says, Tandy says, the plan was to be with him. I saw that you didn't want him, so I took advantage. And Anna says, you were the most grimy friend I ever had. If I could slap you, I would. And then she says, I saw he was an ideal man, and I was going to take my chance. And Anna tells her, well, I gave you opportunities. So I guess you wanted to be Anna, and you got it. And then she says, if you wanted to be me, then why are you sleeping with him? If you didn't want to be me, why are you sleeping with him? And I thought that was the best line to say, because I really believe that Tandy was jealous of Anna. I believe that this is all about being the girl that I don't want to be, but Anna is everything that I wished and hoped to be in life. Anna's tall. Anna has long hair. Anna is exotic. And there are a lot of people in this world like that. And I'm going to say, in the Black community, it's very strong. And you have girls that aren't comfortable with the skin they're in. And because Anna has that look that is accepted by mainstream society, by the whole dominant society, Tandy, I don't think she's secure in herself. And I think she feels that if she could beat Anna, she's winning. And that's a dangerous type of person. That's a dangerous type of female. To be the kind of person that you want to step in somebody's shoes and become them, I would watch my back. I really would. What else am I going to say? Also too, Anna walks out because she's done, and I loved it. And Tandy was really nervous. You could see her legs shaking. But Anna confronts Lawrence at the Pink Teacup, and she tells him, you really sleeping with that chick, Tandy. How can you want me, but you with her? And then he tells her, but you left the staff. You left the staff. And then Lawrence says, I got caught up. And then Anna's yelling like, you admitted that you sleeping with her. And then she says, all you do is cheat on me. Now that's when it got real. She was like, all you had was $4 in your pocket, and I was with you. You don't provide me with nothing. I stood by you for 7 years. And you're not going to give me a ring? I was loyal to you. You're not going to even make me 50-50 in a partner? And she's like, I'm done. I'm done with you. I've had enough of it. And I'm going to say this. I really like this episode. And I felt that the season opener was excellent. And I also got to say this. This reality show doesn't get its just due. It's very good. It's not ratchet. And the people look very clean. I have to say that. I like to see people on TV look clean, especially Black people. Lawrence ain't shit. He's very talented, but his character ain't shit. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. Tandy ain't shit. And I gotta say, this season, I'm looking at Anna and I'm like, I really feel bad for you. I really do. Because regardless of how their relationship came about, I don't think Anna did a Tandy. I really don't think so. maybe Lawrence had other girls, and maybe Anna knew he had other girls, but it's a difference between having other girls and you're one of them, and then he permanently chooses you, as opposed to you being the girl that wants a man who's in an actual relationship with one woman, and then you break it up. That's what Tandy is. She broke up a relationship. I think Anna was chosen with Lawrence because he saw that she had potential, she was smart, but he still is a philanderer. I also think that Tandy is a dangerous person, but I think Anna has to choose what she wants that's best for her at the end of the day. I think Candace looks more happy. I don't like her hair color. I think Sana still can't hold tea for her life. And I think Dominic and Stephen are happy people. And this Carla woman is going to be real interesting. She's going to be real interesting. So, on that note, this is Miss Analytical signing off. I just want to take the time and say thank you guys for supporting my channel. To 262 of you all. I really appreciate it. I also want to give a shout out to the people that supported the last couple of videos. You've made them pop off. And I'm going to say I will be bringing more reviews. I'm going to also come up with my review for Love and Hip Hop because I haven't been able to watch it because of work. I'm going to also upload another video on Hustle and Flow. Hustle and Soul. Hustle and Soul before tonight. And I also want to do some critiques on Vanity Fair Confidential. You know, there's some episodes that was good. And on that note, this has been Analytical signing off. Subscribe to my channel on YouTube and follow me on Spreaker.com.